Hi everyone, Brian Moses from Real Estate Training Breakthroughs and Customized Coaching and Seminars. Great to be back with you with another real estate training segment. As we approach the springtime, I thought I would do a little session with you on listing presentations. More and more homes are coming on the market. Now sellers are thinking about putting their homes on the market. And I thought I'd try to inspire you and motivate you to be more effective at your listing presentations. Having listed over 200 homes annually for several years in a row, I got to be pretty good at listing presentations, and I wanted to share with you a couple of those key pieces of success or important elements that I think caused me to be, extremely successful when it came to listings. The first is the mindset. So I just want you to think about the mindset. Do you just show up at a listing presentation, or are you fully prepared and engaged and ready to take that listing? If your average market price is, say, $200,000, for example, and your commission is about $6,000, that's a significant amount of money. And you want to make sure that you focus and you're there specifically to take that listing. So one thing that I did to get me in state in the proper mental attitude to make sure that I didn't just wing it and I showed up ready, armed for bear, is I wrote myself a check for $6,000. Or whatever the amount of the commission is, and it'd be payable to Brian Moses, $6,000. It stayed in my glove compartment. When I pulled up to the listing, I'd look at that check and I'd say, $6,000, it's either mine or it's theirs today. So remember why you're there. You're there to take the listing. So get in that mental mindset. The second element is preparation, and the framework of a listing is important. So let me help you with the framework. The first thing that I would do is focus on the benefits of me and my agency and get a verbal commitment from the seller that they're comfortable with me as their agent. That's very, very important. A lot of agents go over there and talk about price, let the sellers think about the price, and the price never ever exceeds a seller's expectation. They always want more for their house than it's worth. So you really have to focus on benefits and why you're different than all the competitors in your marketplace. Some of the things that you can do to differentiate yourself from your competitors when you're talking about the benefits presentation: you can use risk reversal, cancellation guarantees. You can talk about technology, websites, internet marketing, advertising, exposing the property, what you're doing to get more buyers through their house than others. So there's a lot of things that you can talk about. Team, if you have teams. If you don't have teams, you can talk about how you have lenders, home inspectors. You do have teams. Your office has administrators. So you can present yourself in a professional manner that outshines the competition. So the benefits presentation is very important. Then you want to cover pricing, and you want to lead the seller to the correct price. And we'll do future training sessions on pricing property, but pricing is only after they've agreed to verbally commit to working exclusively with you. And then finally, after you go through the price, a net sheet is extremely important. You want to have a net sheet showing the seller all of the expenses associated with selling their home, so they know precisely what they have left to buy another home or for whatever their future plans may be. A net sheet's very important. You can't expect or anticipate a seller to be able to make a decision without knowing what's in their pocket. And most agents think that the biggest expense of selling the home is the real estate commission, and it's not. The biggest expense in selling someone's home is their mortgage payoff. So you want to focus on that and emphasize that and cover all of the expenses. So that's kind of an outline of the framework, but really be focused. Go there with a purpose. Plan on taking that listing, and we'll do more webinars in the future. I appreciate you tuning in. For more information on our trainings, you can go to our website, brianmoses.com, and check our blog, and we'll show you whatever we're doing for webinars. We've got a seminar coming up in San Francisco, California this July 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, which will be absolutely fantastic. You won't want to miss it if you're serious about your real estate career. We're going to cover everything from A to Z in selling more homes, generating leads, using inexpensive marketing techniques to get more leads. So stay tuned with us. Visit our website. Check us out on Facebook. And I hope that we'll see you soon. Thanks. Have a great day.